Hello, welcome to the Patrick Kavanagh Centre. Sure, come on, head in. My name is Darren McCreesh, I'm the manager of the Patrick Kavanagh Centre, and we're here in Inniskeen, County Monaghan. This is the church in Inniskeen where Patrick actually would have attended Mass throughout his life. But shortly after Patrick passed, the church was closed. Then in 1994 it reopened as the original Patrick Kavanagh Centre, and it was run on a community basis for about 25 years till recently when Monaghan County Council took over the running of the business and the space, invested over $1 million in refurbishing the place and putting in a brand new state-of-the-art visitor experience. We tell Patrick's story from his early years in Inniskeen through to his time in Dublin. The first thing visitors when they arrive here will experience a very warm welcome from myself and my colleagues Sean and Olivia at the front desk, and then we will actually bring them into the space and give them a very brief kind of context, let them know who Kavanagh is, his special relationship with Inniskeen, and then how they can actually access the exhibition themselves, starting with his time in Inniskeen and kind of working their way around the various artifacts, touchscreens, but then it leads the whole way around to a small cinema space where you can actually watch a short film and 10 of the poems being recited, and those poems, you can actually hear the poems overhead as you're going through the exhibition. So it creates a lovely, immersive, full experience, and we find that people, when they arrive here, they think, oh, we'll do this in an hour, but an hour and a half later, they're still there going through the content, and the content itself is very accessible. You don't need a PhD in poetry to be able to understand it. Patrick himself would say, if the ordinary person doesn't understand my poetry, then what's the point? People really appreciate when they come to Inniskeen, they feel like they're walking the same landscape that Kavanagh wrote about 100 years ago. That the vernacular look and feel, the buildings haven't really changed. In fact, Billy Brennan's barn from Inniskeen Road July Evening, well, it hasn't changed a bit. You know, it's still exactly the same as it was back in the 1930s when they were having their little hoedowns in the barn. Even in the home place, very tastefully done up, but it's still very much the same home place where he grew up. When we bring people, sometimes we bring people down to the home place and we can point out the little attic room where he feverishly worked away on his poetry into the early hours while looking out at the constellations in the sky. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you've enjoyed your time in Inniskeen, and there are many more things to explore in County Monaghan and neighbouring towns like Castlebinny and Carrickmacross. Take care. Bye bye.